To record the call and the screen and everything, so have it as reference for testing.
Okay. Should I? Okay. I guess then I'm gonna need to run it from my computer, right? Because or should I wipe staging?
Yeah, you can do staging.
Should I wipe it or not? And start from scratch or not?
Oh, you need to wipe it?
No, I don't need to. Just that some things may not.
Oh,
fine.
let's activate. Okay, so let's wipe it then.
Shall I wipe it? Okay.
Carlos, please record the screen and the call.
Am I sure? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, Phil.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry for the delay.
Is the mod raptor thing working now?
We haven't checked it yet. We're
Okay.
going to look at that after the call.
Okay. Cool. So I wiped it. So can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you're viewing all the competitions here, so there's a bit of background noise.
Wanna mute myself maybe? Carlos, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, cool.
So I think Phil, is it you maybe?
Maybe mute yourself, Philip.
Oh, okay.
I muted you. So I was gonna say, so all the non-active contests will have an activate close to it, and when you click activate, it opens the registration from today. Is it from yesterday up until 7 days ago, or from today? I don't remember, but it's like a 7-day period. It might be from today till 7 days later, or from yesterday till 7 days later. So one of the two. I don't remember which one, right? And then if for active contests, you will see this thing close to it, where you can create 20 contestants. But it's I didn't add loaders here because I don't want to spend time on it, so it just reloads the page once it's done. Well, that didn't seem to work. Let me try that. Yes, okay, something. What did I not do? Okay. Just a moment. Okay. I don't know what's happening now with this. Let me try it for something else. What does it look like? So nothing is working. Let me check something. Ugh. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna log out and log back in. Alright. That makes more sense. Yeah, so you saw that this thing is a bit delayed, so when you click it, there's no loader here. I didn't want to spend any time on it, so maybe just wait like a couple of seconds until it refreshes your page, and then you'll see that your contest will have 20 models. After that, you can do when you activate one, it also refreshes your page, and then your contest will be active. And then yeah, I can also add 20 contestants. Here, just waiting for it to load a bit. And then how you test that. So by creating those contestants, right? If you go to, so for Hot Girl Summer and for Cover Girl, if you go to Airtable, right, and you look at the groups, so the initial groups, I'm gonna do this, sorry. And then just drag this one as well. And then I'm just gonna close, sorry, take this one, close everything else. No, just take this one as well. Close everything else here. So if you look at, I'm gonna view one of the groups, right? I'm actually gonna view both of them. I'm gonna view groups here, and I'm gonna view groups for this one. So this group here is for the Hot Girl Summer, and as you can see here, we have multiple groups, right? And if you look at the groups for Hot Girl Summer, we'll be looking at the preliminary. Which one was it? It is. Yeah, preliminary round. And if we find that the preliminary round for Hot Girl Summer is this one, and you would use this thing here. You see, it says group increment size. So that's what happens when the initial groups for Hot Girl Summer will be groups of two, 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 maybe one if like we didn't have enough. So what happens is we just distribute members across the board, and then we also match the groups every hour. As with the next release, you should see a button here to match the groups as well. So when you match them, it should create groups of about. So for max contestants for preliminary round is 10. Main contestants is 2. This seems a bit weird. That's a bit weird, but yeah. So then you should see that. Why would main contestants be 2? Okay. What am I on? Oh, I'm on the group. Yeah, that's a bit weird. But anyway, for this group, I guess it will never go over the main contestant. You'll have 2 groups of small ones, and they will never really get merged because this and this are the same. Yeah, okay. We'll need to ask Justin about this, Dobrat, for Hot Girl Summer specifically. But I'm gonna just go to the example of Cover Girl one. I'm just gonna close this one. And then, so we have, for Cover Girl, we have the group phase, right? And the group phase here is this one, Cover Girl group phase. And looking at this is the same thing. So you see here, main contestant is 20 and the group increment size is 3, right? And that means that we're going to increase our what do you call this? We're going to add members to this group up until we get to 3, right? And then once we get to 3, we'll leave it and create another group, and then we'll match these groups every hour. So here, if you can see, looking at the member counts here, it's like 1. You will only see it greater than 3 when groups are merged, and groups should get smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's what should happen there.
When you mean smaller and smaller, meaning like bigger groups, but smaller amount of groups.
Yes, bigger groups, smaller amount of groups. Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, so I just want to make sure the team understands this. So when a competition is being created, we first start with the minimum amount of 3 for the cover girl specifically. For the hot girl, we saw it's 2. We start with up to 3 contestants in each group phase, right? And then every hour we check the groups and we merge the groups to up to 25 contestants in a group.
Yeah, and also these groups are merged for rounds that end on the same day. This is one of the updates that Justin gave to me yesterday when I was with him on the call to Rad. So he's saying, because what I was doing, I was merging group instances that are in the same group, but then there's different cohorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, so if I join Maxim this week, let's say actually not just this week. If I join Maxim on CoverGirl on Monday, the end of the round is set to. So for Maxim CoverGirl, you'll see it here actually. Let me show you. For this one, we have contest rounds, right? If we look at here, we have so the duration is how long the round is, right? But then the minimum number of days, right? Is 4, and then the end of the week for this round is a Thursday because Sunday is 0, right? So if I join on Monday, that means we have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and that's 3 days, right? And then that means the round will not end on that Thursday because it hasn't reached the number of minimum days, right? So what it does, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the minimum days comes before the end day of the week.
So it depends. So if I join on Monday and the contest is supposed to end on Thursdays, right? But then from Monday to Thursday, because it's not inclusive, right? So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? That means it's only 3 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning I can't end the round on this Thursday because I haven't reached the minimum number of days, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Now that means I have to shift the end date for this round to the next Thursday, right? Not this one.
Yeah.
So meaning the round will effectively be next Thursday. Yes. Because it has to end on a Thursday.
So in what cases the minimum days are not being counted and it's just per the day of the
So if I join on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that means it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's 4 days. Meaning it will end on the upcoming Thursday.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's clear. I'm just asking, like, if the minimum. This is why initial question was if the minimum days comes before the end day in a way of priority, not in a way of the day of the week. I mean, like I have to first pass the minimum days, and then we will consider what's the end day of the week.
Yes, but it will always be the same end day of the week.
Yes.
Whether it's this week or next week, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then so that's another thing, right? Now, if my ground ends next Thursday, it means anyone who joins between Tuesday, anyone who joins between Monday and Sunday will effectively have a round that's ending next Thursday, right?
Because like they don't pass the minimum days.
Yes, because they don't pass the minimum day. Now, those are the groups that I will match together because they end on the same day.
Oh,
right?
Okay. Makes sense.
Those are the ones that I should match. If there's someone whose group is ending this Thursday, that person's group will be merged with the rounds that are for this week, the ones that end this Thursday. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't just merge all existing groups together. So it groups them according to. So they call them cohorts. So cohorts is the contestants that in which the rounds end on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you can join any day of the week, even
You can join any day of the week.
Okay.
Yeah. Even on the Thursday, you can join. You can join up until, so you shouldn't be able to join I guess a contest after the contest registration, right? So looking at CoverGirl 2024, so the start date of registration is the 23rd of November, right? Which was yesterday. And the end day is the 30th of November, which is, of November, yeah, which is like almost a month from now, right? That's when it's open. So that's when you can join. So another thing, I guess now they don't show on the thing. You can't join them anyway because they won't be visible to you on the front end. So which is fine. It's implicitly like that. So we don't really have to worry about it.
Let's say it again because we are activating competitions and then we don't see them on the profile and the landing page. So we need to make sure that we understand what's going on.
So on the what's in the show, I'm just gonna go. Okay, it's not gonna work.
I think Carlos and both of you asked about that. Yeah.
Yes.
So you see, we see them on here, right? And this is the issue. The issue is right now, if I activate natural beauty, for example, right? The reason the bug that we picked up today is you won't see it here. Oh, you actually do see it here.
You can see it here, but
not on the profile, maybe.
Oh yes, that's where the bug is. Yes.
Yeah.
So the bug would be whose account can I use? Let me see. Let me see which account I can use.
And remember what Lebo is doing right now. So those accounts, you can use the email and the password with the model name. With the model name, right? Or the
the email. Right now, the issue is we removed the emails from the screen. Now it's hard for you to test and just use the emails. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna do this quickly.
I mean, we can show it to the admin inside the profile, like the email. I mean, like here, when you click on view details, you can show the email here.
Yeah, we should, right?
Yeah.
Just makes it easier to test because you can log in with their profile.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna then just create my account here. Just for testing.
With the super admin, you could see the email, right?
Yes, actually. Yes.
You should see it. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Just gonna do this. I guess I'll change everyone to super admin, right? Instead of update user set row. Set row equals to super admin where row equals to admin. I think that should work. Okay. Cool. Then I can see. I think that should have. So where should you see it? There you go. Cool. Then you can see it, right? Then you can just see it there, and then I'm just gonna log in.
Yeah, so all the automatically created contestants, you can take the email as email and password and log in as the model, just so you know if you didn't.
Yeah. And then, so if I go here, so the bug that we picked up, right? So you see now it shows Hot Girl Summer and Cover Girl, right? That's who it shows. Now the issue is which one is not here? Which one is active but not?
This one, the natural beauty. Oh no.
Yeah, it is natural beauty.
Yeah.
The natural beauty is so if I add these people, then it will show this side. So Gelato is fixing the query, so it should be in the next release. Now, wait, did it add them?
Not yet.
I want to see something. Actually, this is for natural beauty. And another thing that we should maybe look out for is for, so we have, yeah, you see, these won't work actually. One, shades of gray, natural beauty, and elegance will not work for you. Because if you look on Airtable, right?
Yeah.
They don't have the first round. So there's no way for you to enter a contest because it doesn't have a first round. So that's another thing you should look out for. So if you look on Airtable and there's not something is not working on the what's this? On the admin and it doesn't have a first round, yeah, don't report it as a bug. Only report it for the ones that have this. So now,
so there is no point to.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Should it show on the landing page in the first system?
Well, it will show on the landing page, but this is not supposed to happen to begin with, right? This state is not supposed to happen in the first place.
And he's not filling it because of what? Do you know why he's not completing the table?
I think they're just not priority at the moment.
Okay, so let's focus. So there is no point to spend time on the last three. Let's focus on the first three.
Yeah, so now if I do the same thing, so if I activate icon, right? If I activate icon and then see, it doesn't have contestants, right? I go here, where is it? Where was I? Oh, here, right? It doesn't show because of the bug I just mentioned earlier, right? But if I add contestants, this is just for you guys to be able to test multiple ones. So if I add 20, did I click it? I did click it. So you see, for icon worked, it added the 20. And if I refresh here, I will see icon. Yeah, now I can see icon. So you can start testing with that. But the fix for this should be in the next release. So you won't have to add manual contestants in order for you to see it here. So yeah, go ahead. You want to say something?
No, let's continue. I want to also pay to know what to pay attention with the groups. What do we need to test with the groups? How do we make sure the groups are being created properly and all of that?
What do you mean by that?
Let's say I go to the icon, right? I have now 20 users. I go to view groups. So I'm assuming the rule here is also to have a minimum 3 because I see this is the maximum here.
We can have a look. If we have a look here.
Yeah, I want the team to know, okay, now this is a contest that is created. How do we test that the rounds are being matched properly? And also, after, you mentioned that after an hour we mix it and create bigger groups.
Yes.
How are we able to test that? Because we need to wait an hour for this thing.
Yeah, so I said there's a button that's gonna come up here.
Oh, we will have the button. Okay, great.
Yeah, so click here and it'll merge.
Okay.
So it'll merge them right then and there for you. And then you should see groups that don't exist, that don't exceed. So here we have the increment size is 3, minimum constants is 15. So ideally, max is 20, so it should not exceed 20, right? But it can exceed 15.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can exceed 15.
Minimum 15, maximum 20. And this is for the bigger groups. For the initial groups, it's 3.
For the initial groups, it's 3.
Are we good with that, guys? Do you understand that?
So let me just try to explain what I understand. So the minimum, is it talking about after the first round? If you're saying minimum is
No,
Okay, so what?
not after the first one.
Okay, what's the bigger group? What's the smaller?
So what the idea is, we're trying to make sure that we meet the minimum number of contestants, right?
Which is 3, right?
No, it's not
In
3.
case of, no, in case of this icon rows. Okay, go ahead, please.
So let's say we start a contest, right? That, like, for instance, we start Dovra, this conversation is actually just helped me solve something in my head. Thank you for this.
That's good. We need to do it often.
Yeah. So this thing help us? You see, we have the group phase, right? We have cover girl and we have the group phase. And then we have, if I go into this group, I can see the rounds for this group, right? And we have top 20, top 15, top 10, top 5, right? Yeah. So here we need the minimum contestants we need for top 20 is 20, right? Well, not 20. We want minimum contestants to be 25, but the number of winners is 20, right?
Okay.
So what it means now is, let's say you, Dobrad, and I join a group, right? And no one else joins, right?
Okay.
So we haven't met the minimum number of contestants for us to form a group, right? Okay. Now, let's say there were already existing groups in the same cohort as us that were merged already. That is 25, 25, 25, right? And now we have 3, which is just you, Jabrat, and I. Is the 3 of us in a group. What we're trying to do is trying to say at the end of registration, right? Which is no new people can join. I'm going to distribute these smaller groups into the other bigger groups, right? And the reason we keep them small, right, is so that we do not have a case where we've built members up to 19 and we can't really fill them up. So that's why the merging comes in and say, okay, this group is not. There's 2 types of merging, right? The first merge is, okay, we're trying to create groups that can compete with each other, right? That's the first merge. The second merge is, I'm trying to say, oh, it's after registrations and we have these smaller groups that don't have the minimum number of contestants needed. So we distribute them across the other groups so that, you know what I mean? So that they can compete. Yeah.
I think that's clear. Thank you.
So, Lebo, all this, just a question, all this is the matchmaking?
Yes, that's matchmaking, yes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. And then the other stuff that right now, I guess it'll work anyway, but when you vote, if you're testing voting, you should see, well, yeah, so you see this rank in your group, and then when you vote, you should, depending on how many votes you have, you should see this rank change for that particular person.
Wait, where do we see on the admin the ranking for everyone?
What is this? This is admin.
User doesn't work.
Oh, users doesn't work?
No.
Did something change here? This looks a bit weird. Oh, wait. What did I do? Oh, there's no. Sorry, there's no one here. You see the ranking when you view the groups. When you view the members here. Current rank. You should see it there.
Oh, but I don't have like a way to see like from all groups. This is a rank on the group or rank on the competition?
Rank in the group. You're always ranked by the group that you're in, never by the competition.
Okay, so if I will have 1, 2, 3 on each group.
Well, when they get merged, then you will have more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have two twos. I can have three, more than three. More than three contestants. That means I can
You
have
can.
more than two. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you can. So when they get merged, you see, yeah.
So we are merging every time we are merging the groups until we have one. Do we get to a point where we have one group?
No. If they have minimum number of contestants, they will remain that set. Yeah. Until they get to. Yeah.
So how is the winner of the round is determined?
The winner of the group, right? In the round in the group, right? So you win. So what happens is it's the first. That's why this is important here. So that's another thing I guess you need to. I'm not sure if this is in order here, but it should be. So you see, you have this is the group phase. This is a group, not a group. I'm looking for rounds. So if you look at the rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Top 10, top 20. So top 20, you have the next. Where's the next group? The next winner next round, right? Is top 15, right? Now, one other thing that you should test is, so I'm in this group here, right? No. This group here, which has, let me see actually. This group has who is this person? Are they in here? I don't like this.
No, I don't like this either.
Should be able to click the row, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You have to go to view. What are you trying to do?
Oh, they're not even in the. It's for Hot Girl Summer, right?
Hot Girl Summer, yeah.
Yeah, it's Hot Girl Summer. So I think it was the first. It's most likely going to be the first one. Yeah. Right. So you see this person here. Well, now they don't have votes, so it's like, yeah, it's that. So now So I want this person to kind of change the rank here, right? So what I do here, I can just vote for them, free vote.
Sorry, Lenny. So, but they don't have votes. So, what's the algorithm for ranking when you don't have votes? Maybe the way how they registered, when they registered, right?
Sorry, just a second. Cool. So now you see, this person now has a vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you should see the rank should now change to 1.
Yeah.
You see that the rank changed to 1, and same thing here. Well, same thing here. They should move up because this is ordered by the ranking, and it will show you free votes, and it shows you both. So if you buy, you should see this change as well, right? Now, if I go back now here, this was the first group, right? This was the first group? Yeah, this was the first group. So if you end the round here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope this works. Okay, it worked. That's good. Yeah. Right? Now, since I ended this round, technically it's still so Hot Girl Summer. So that person is out, and this round is technically over. So, but you see that other person is now gone.
Yeah.
Out of this group because they moved on to the next. They might have gotten out of the round. And if we want to make sure, hopefully this works actually. Let's see. Preliminary round. Number of winners should be 1. Yes. You see, number of winners is 1, right?
This is winners on the round.
Winners on the round.
Okay, yeah.
In the group. Yeah. So technically, and so the thing is, right, that's another thing. You might still stay in the same group, even though you're in a different round. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense. But let's say now let's say you ended this round. Where did the user go? Like they need to go to the next round?
Yeah, so if you go to the next round, so what happens is, I'll show you now. So the next round for this person would be this Hot Girl Summer preliminary round finals, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they went. So now if I refresh here, I guess. Oh, that was. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, something is off.
It didn't get created. Is it supposed to be created? That's the round. The new round. Or the next round.
Yeah, they're supposed to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed. No, that's the wrong one.
Or maybe it's still refreshing.
No. Can you please add this on Airtable?
Yeah, Carlos, can you add that as P0 to level?
Yes.
Yeah. So the new round is not being created.
Let me try it on CoverGirl because I did test this before. Let's add this one and round. Cool. Yeah, there's definitely a bug. Okay. I'll have a look at that. Let me look at that.
Okay. So what can we... Yeah?
What I was expecting for that was you should see another round pop up here, or group at least. Well, a round, yes. Pop up here. That you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so let's say this model won the group and then she moved to the next round, right? So the winner of each group is gonna move to the next round, right?
The winners, because it depends on how many.
Yeah, the winner. Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, winner or winners are gonna move to the next group. To the next round, not to the next group. They can stay in the same group, but they will move to the next round.
Yes.
So how do we trigger that? Like to check that, okay, let's say I have 3 models on the same group and we have votes for each one, right? And then how can I see like to trigger that thing besides the end vote? Like I want to see like as soon as the round ended, like do we have something like that implemented? Like as soon as the round ended? Because the round will not be ended manually, right? We have a time for that too. We have trigger for that too, right?
Yes, we have a trigger. That when you end round, when you do this end round, this would be ended by a trigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then here you're just ending it now. So it's essentially the same function. Just that you're choosing to end it now instead of later.
But do we have that trigger with the set time to trigger the group? Like when does the group should end? If it's not manually.
I guess what I should rather do here on this page, right, is to show more information, I think. because we should show when the round ends. Yeah, that will give you a clear indication of when the round will end. Yeah. So that for other ones you can just click on end round, but for other ones you can see on the actual day if the trigger happened, right? So
Yeah.
it said, yeah, I think that's what we should show. Can we also just add that whoever's making notes, and then I'll send that to Hobo. Okay, let's one of the two, so that they can add more columns here, just so it's easier for you guys to test.
Okay. Carlos, did you get
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Yeah, will do.
Okay.
And then for the next build, what you should see when you end round, there's another one actually. When it comes to notifications, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you end the round, there should be events. There's events that happen. So there's different types of events. So round events, like this one, for example, right? The round event, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you will get the losers, the when it starts, this is the notification that you'll get. When you lose, this is the notification that you'll get. When you win, this is the notification that you get. And then there's one which is all, which I think currently is not getting used. Where, yeah, it's fine. It's not here anyway. Right? So we should also test that when the round ends, that's gonna be in with the next release though. When the round ends, you make sure that you got the correct notification. Because let's say you saw according to your the rankings and the number of winners, right? So you would look at the round and see how many number of winners you expect, and then what your test case should be, where you test with one person where the ranking is in the top whatever, and then you test with another person where the ranking is not in that top, and then you should see that, okay, for that person I got this notification, for that person I got that notification. So you need to test as well. But that's not from the current build, that's the one that's going to come out now. And this one here, the rat, it's also there's a midway notification, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which happens, you see here, if you look at this notification here, it has where is it? There's a 50% thing somewhere. Yeah, you see here, it's a 50%, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's around event time. So let's say the round started on Monday, right? Well, Sunday, right? And then the round is meant to end on Thursday, right? So that means it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that means on Tuesday, right? You would get this notification.
Okay, and how do we trigger this?
I'll see Fizayo. When I spoke to them yesterday, they implemented the two for modular and age. I'll just tell Fizayo to do this. But right now we would have notifications for, I guess we can only trigger, what you could do is you come to Airtable, right? And check the percentage that's there for your type, and then put that in as a well, I'll tell them to enter the values that you can enter. So you put that in, you put like 50%, or 50% should be fine. And then you should see this one trigger. So here we have actually almost all of them that are triggered here for the round timed events. I triggered at 50%. It's midway only. I guess then since it's midway only, we can just add for round timed events it will trigger the midway one. So please just add that as well. I'll send the notes to Fizaya because and Hover actually for the front end part.
Carlos?
Got it.
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry, I just have one last question. I don't know if you've spoken about it before. I think I missed it. Where we talked about the sequence. I'd like to know what the sequence on the admin panel is all about.
Well, it's just the order in which the groups were created. Yeah, it's just I added it there just to distinguish between like now because the name is the same, right? Imagine if there's no sequence, just group phase and everything is the same. So the sequence just shows that this is the different instance of the group, not the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So at what point we would be able to check the whole process of the round? So we have like the bug now that we can't move.
I'll fix that. I'll concentrate on that. I'll stop what I was because that's important one to be able to test. For ending the rounds now. I'll see what the bug is there and then I'll try push it. I'll let you know if I can push it today.
Okay, so the idea is to check the created groups with the minimum, maximum, all the rules there, and then the merging of the groups from the minimum amount of the initial group to the hourly one that we're grouping the groups together, and then do the votes and see how the ranking on the groups on each group, and then check the when you do end the round, meaning like you won the round, then who is going to the next round. If it's a competition that more than one winner of a round should go, let's say we have 2 winners, then we need to make sure those 2 are moving to the next round as well, not just the first one. So you need to check on Airtable how many winners we have for that, and then to see that they are all moving correctly to the next group. Or the next round, I guess. And for each round, we need to check on Airtable like the minimum, maximum, and all of that, the timeline, the notifications that are coming for each round, for each phase, basically, of the competition. And another thing, Lebo, that we didn't touch is the prizes of the rounds. What's the status with that?
Oh, yeah, you should also test that. Like at the end, you should test when some rounds have prizes. Where do I see that? Contest rounds. Let's see. Where do I see the prizes?
We should have a tab for the prizes, if I remember correctly. You have prize items tab.
Yes. So this is another one. So when you end the round, right? I guess you're gonna get more than one notification, right? One for an example is CoverGirl Top 20. So the top 20 people will get this in their box, right?
For now, they're gonna get just the votes, not the extra.
Yes, for now they're just gonna get 10 votes, right?
Yeah.
So you should see that. Yeah, so you should see the notification for the 10 votes and you can claim that as well.
No claiming. Like the votes, the prize should.
Oh yeah, well, by claiming I just meant open the box. Or
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please. So yeah, the prize votes should apply to the model immediately. So if the model had 50 votes before and now she got 10 votes, so you should see that it was increased by 10 votes. So it's immediately happening after they win. But on the notification, the model will say, oh, I got 10 votes, and she can open the notification to see what she won, but it immediately should be added. And also, where do you see label here that it should apply, the 10 votes should apply to all the competitions that are active for that model, the prize.
Yeah. So what you would do is, like, you have Hot Girl Summer and Cover Girl, right? You have Hot Girl Summer. What's going on here? There's something wrong here. I don't know what's wrong with that. What you should see is, like, you would enter, so you'd view the group that they're in and see that the rank that they're part of changed or not, right? Or actually, the best way to see it would be, doesn't this thing show all the groups that you're part of, Devratia?
Where is that?
Am I, or did I not enter the other contest? Oh, I didn't enter the other contest, so let me enter this one. So if I view my public profile, so you would see this, right? You would see the rank that they're in here and there change. Yeah, so that's what you would see.
Yeah, so we see the ranking for each competition. So yeah, so if the model got 10 votes as a prize, it should affect all the active competitions.
Yes, it should.
I have a question.
Okay, guys.
I have a question about that. For the prizes, like, if I remember correctly, the group phases, you could carry over the votes. Is that correct? What about between, like, different group phases? Will the prize votes carry over?
So that one, the rules are not out, because he mentioned it a while back that there would be some cases where 50% or 100% or 10% of the votes move to the next phase, right? But that's not out yet. For now, you would be judged by the votes in your group. So once you change groups, your votes would kind of reset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For all the competitions? Like for all rounds, it will be reset?
Not necessarily all rounds. When groups change. So a good example to see the difference between groups and contest groups and rounds. So if I go into this group here, right? So if I go to this group phase, you see the rounds here, the rounds for this group. So as long as I'm in this group phase, my votes will accumulate, right? But then when I get here and I move to the next round from here, then that means I'm changing a group, right? And then when I do change that group, my votes will reset. You get me? Are we good?
Carlos?
Yeah, I understood.
Cool, then let me try fix the bug for the complete round stuff so that you guys can be able to test the other stuff. And then I'll also just see how far we are with everything so that we can release now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? Do we know how to test the contest-related things now?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, Tammy, any questions? Tammy? Okay, none for now. Okay, cool. So thank you, Lebo.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lebo.
Bye.
Thank you all.